30 seconds before you leave the house, it might be the most important moment of your dog's entire day. Not when you feed it, not when you take it for a walk, but right before you turn your back. You think you're doing the right thing. A hug, a word of farewell, a little petting before you leave. It sounds very loving. But to your dog, it's the complete opposite signal. Not affection, but something's wrong. And as soon as the door closes, it all starts. It stands up, walks back and forth. Its ears perk up, listening to every little sound, waiting, tense it, not because it misses you in a human way, but because its brain is saying, should I be worried? And if you've ever seen it scratching the door, it barking when you leave, it destroying things when left alone, then you need to hear this. That's not bad behavior. It's a reaction of a nervous system, activated, right before you leave. In this video, I'll give you 5 extremely simple steps that take less than a minute, but can completely change your dog's behavior when left alone. And the last step is something almost everyone does wrong. Understand this first. Your dog doesn't live in the future. It doesn't know you're going to work. It doesn't understand the concept of, you'll be back. In its head, there's only one very simple system. Very primitive, very fast. A single question. Is it safe? And the answer comes from you. Not from words, but from your state of mind. How you move, how you breathe, how you look at it, how you prepare to leave. And here's the problem. Right before leaving the house, most people aren't calm. You're thinking about work. You're in a hurry. You're checking if you've forgotten anything. Maybe you even feel guilty for leaving it behind. And then you turn to it and do something very familiar. Be good at home. I'm going now. Your voice is higher, faster, more emotional. You bend down. You hug it longer. You stroke it more. But with the dog, all of that isn't love. It's a sign of something unusual. Something is changing. Something to be wary of. And then you disappear. You've just put it into a state of stress and left it alone in that state. That's when it all begins. So what should you do? Starting tomorrow. Not do more. But change how you appear before you leave. Step uno. Connect, but in a way that the dog's nervous system understands. Not excitement, not avoidance, but a calm presence. Before you leave, about 1-2 minutes. Slow down. Really slow down. Walk toward it without rushing. Don't call out loudly. Don't agitate it. Just stand there. Relax your shoulders. Relax your face. And look at it gently for about 10 to 15 seconds. You will see it look back. Observe you. Read you. And here's the most important detail that many people overlook. You must be the one to break the gaze first, not it. When you look ahead, you are sending a very clear signal. Nothing to worry about. Everything is normal. This isn't emotion. This is adjusting the nervous system. Step 2. Release the tension in its body. Because the truth is, when you're about to leave, its body has already started to tense up, even if you haven't done anything obvious yet. Its ears are slightly perked up. Its body is slightly stiff. Its breathing changes slightly. And if you ignore this, then almost all the subsequent steps are meaningless. Don't stroke its head. That's a human reflex, but not where dogs hold stress. Instead, place your hand on less noticeable areas, between the front toes, or the chest area, where the front legs connect to the body. Massage slowly, very slowly, in a small circle. No further words. You are speaking to its nervous system with touch. And when you do it right, you will see a very small sign. Its body relaxes. Its breathing slows. Its gaze softens. That's when you know it has moved from vigilance to safety. Up to this point, you've done 2 very important things. You've calmed its mind, and its body has started to relax. But if you make a mistake in the next step, everything you just did will be wiped out. Step 3. Leave in a boring way. It sounds wrong, but in reality, this is the crucial step. Most people, right before leaving, do this. Bend down, hug it, talk more than usual, raise their voice higher than usual. You think that's love. But with a dog, it's a sign of a big event. Something important is happening. And in nature, big events often come with danger. So, the more emotion you show, the more its brain says, get ready. Something's about to happen. The right way is the opposite. You need to make leaving a completely normal thing. No hugging, no talking, no dragging it out. Just a simple sentence. I'm leaving. Low voice. Slow. Steady. Then leave. Don't look back. Don't stand outside the door for a few more seconds. Don't say just a little longer. You're teaching it one thing. This happens every day, and there's nothing to worry about. Step patru. Leave your scent. This is something many people underestimate, but it's incredibly powerful. Dogs don't live by words. They live by scent. Your scent is not just familiar, it's information. It tells the dog's brain, my person still exists. My person is still nearby. Everything is all right. Before you leave, put a shirt you've just worn, unwashed, in its usual resting place, not a clean shirt, not a new one. It has to be your real scent. For many dogs, this alone is enough to make them stop wandering around and start lying down to rest. You're not just leaving. You're leaving a signal. I'm still here, in the way you understand. And here is something almost nobody thinks of, but it's the reason why so many dogs never truly calm down when alone. Sound. Most people think, turn on the TV to keep it from getting bored. Turn on some music to add some human presence. It sounds reasonable, but in reality, it could be what's keeping your dog in a state of anxiety for hours. Imagine this. You're alone, in a quiet room, then suddenly, a loud noise rings out. You'll jump. You'll tense up. And if that happens, repeatedly, unpredictably, with no one around to reassure you, you'll never truly relax. That's exactly what happens to your dog when you turn on the TV. Unexpected commercials, loud noises, shouting, horns, escalating scenes. Each time, its nervous system is jerked, and there's no one to help it calm down. It doesn't rest. It doesn't sleep soundly. It just waits. And that's why many dogs look fine when you leave, but in reality, they never truly relax. The solution is simple, but almost no one does it right. Don't use random sounds. Use predictable sounds, soft music, nature sounds, or a playlist specifically for dogs. Turn it on about 5 minutes before you leave. Not too loud, just enough to fill the space. The most important point, no surprises, no climax, no shocks. If you could only change one thing, change this. Because sometimes, what worries your dog the most is not your leaving, but the environment you leave behind. Now, I want you to recall a moment, the moment you walk out the door and your dog is standing there, looking at you, not barking, not chasing you, just standing and watching. You think it's used to it, but maybe it's just learning to tolerate it. And here's the truth that few people say out loud. A silent dog doesn't mean it's okay. It might still be worried, still waiting, still stressed. You just don't see it. But from tomorrow, you can change that. No complicated training needed. No expensive tools needed. Just 5 steps, 1 minute before you leave. And if you do it right, a very small thing will happen, but extremely important. It won't get up when you leave anymore. It will lie down. It will breathe more slowly. And for the first time, it will actually rest when you're not there. If you've watched this far, I want you to do one thing, not for me, for your own dog. Tomorrow, try at least one of these 5 steps, just one, and come back here. Comment your dog's name, and tell me, what was it like before, and how has it changed since then? I'll read it all. And if you really want to understand your dog, not just to raise it, but to understand it on a deeper level than 90% of people out there, follow this channel, because every video here can help your dog feel a little less anxious. And for it, that's not a small thing. It's a whole world.